Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Simona and for today I have a hamstrings focused class for you. So we'll work on lengthening and stretching the hamstrings as well as strengthening the hamstrings. So I would say that this class is a little bit more of an intermediate level. So if you're brand new to yoga, I would suggest you check out some of the other more beginner-friendly classes on my channel. But otherwise, if you're ready to work a little bit harder on hamstrings, then this class will be perfect for you. Blocks and a strap would come in handy, but they're not necessary, so don't worry if you don't have those. And when you're ready, meet me on your mat in a child's pose. So open your knees out wide. Bring the big toes to touch behind you, sit the hips back over your heels, and allow your upper body to melt down in between your legs as you extend your arms forward, allowing your forehead to rest down onto the mat. Once you arrive in your child's pose, take a few moments to simply connect with the breath. Take deep breaths in through your nose. Allow the ribcage to expand, fill up the lungs. And then open your mouth, exhale all the air out. 2 more times. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Final time, inhale deeply. Take the deepest breath of your day. And exhale completely. Good. Let's begin to lift up and come forward into a tabletop position. Align the knees underneath your hips. Hands underneath your shoulders, spread the fingers wide. Let's find cat-cow. So drop your belly, arch your spine, gaze up, inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone around your spine, draw the chin in towards your chest, exhale. Inhale, arch your spine, tailbone moves up, gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, around your spine, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale. Open your chest, gaze forward, and exhale around the spine. One more time, inhale, open your heart, lift the chest, exhale around your spine. And come back to neutral. Good, from here we'll strengthen the hamstrings a little bit, or at least wake them up. So extend your right leg back, straighten the right leg and bring it to parallel to the ground. You can even look back, make sure that the toes of the back right foot point down towards the floor. From here, draw your belly in, engage your core, stabilize your torso. And what we're going to do is we're going to just bend the right knee to 90 degrees and straighten the leg. Bend the knee and straighten. Keep the foot flexed and really try to isolate the hamstring, so the back of the thigh, which is working to flex the knee. Let's do 2 more, slow and with control. 1 more. Good, now bend the knee, and let's bend the knee all the way, so past 90 degrees, as much as you can. Squeeze the heel to your glute, and let's pump the heel to the glute, keeping the knee and the leg lifted. So the only movement is coming from you squeezing that hamstring. So pumping the heel to your glute. Good, for 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, and 1. Re-extend the leg, and then slowly lower the knee back down underneath the right hip. Whew. Hopefully you're feeling the back of that right leg a little bit more active and engaged now. So let's do the other side. So left leg will extend back, parallel to the floor. You can look back, make sure that your toes are not turning out. Instead, they need to be pointing down, and you're squaring your hips down to the floor as well. Press actively through your hands, engage the core, straighten the leg, and now let's bend the knee to 90 degrees, and then extend it. Nice, bend and extend. Move with control. Let's do 3 more. Keep the foot flexed. Trying to isolate the hamstrings, so the back of the left thigh. 1 more. Okay, now from here, bend your knee as much as you can, squeeze the heel to your glute. Really engage the back of the leg. Now let's pump. So you pump your heel to your glute. Good. Keep the breath going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg and then lower the knee down. Ooh, hopefully you felt that. Excellent job. Tuck your toes under and let's sit the hips back over the heels for a moment to stretch the backs of the feet. Make sure that your pinkies are also tucked. Sit back. And in the meantime, we can circle the wrists a little bit. One way and then the other way. Okay, nice job. Release. Come back forward, plant your hands, and let's lift the hips back and up for downward facing dog. Arrive in your down dog. You can pedal the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe swaying your hips side to side. Finding any little movements that feel good for you here. And then eventually find stillness in your down dog. From here, you can have the knees bent, by the way, that's totally fine. We'll extend the right leg, point the right toes on the floor behind you. Now from here, we're going to kick the right leg up and then lower it down, tapping the toes to the floor. So you kick the right leg up and down for 10. This is a dynamic movement, so don't worry too much about doing it slowly. Just go for it. A little bit of energy, a little bit of heat in the body. Also opening the hamstrings big time here. All right, for 5 more. And 4, you just lift your leg as high as you can, keeping it straight. 2, 1. Now we'll keep the leg lifted, extended, bend the knee, and then extend the leg for 3, 2, 1. Re-extend the leg, inhale, and exhale, shift the weight forward, squeeze the knee towards your chest, and step the foot in between your hands. Lower the back knee down. Good, point the back toes, and lift up. Nice. Whew. That's a challenging one, isn't it? Yeah, we don't do movements like this very often in the yoga practice. So I think it's great to mix it up sometimes, challenge the body a little bit. Inhale, lift the arms up to the sky, lift up through the chest. 2 more breaths here in your low lunge. 1 more breath, maybe lift the heart up a little bit more. Slowly release the hands down. Extend through the right leg, flex the right foot, and you can walk your hands back so they're underneath your shoulders. See if you can find a straight, tall spine. Hips aligned over the back knee. If you need to, you can place the right foot a little bit further forward if it was too close to you. 3 more breaths here. While we're here, let's point to the right toes and then flex them, mobilizing through the ankle a little bit more mobility in that joint. Okay, 2 more, 1 more. And now stay with the foot flexed, spine straight and tall. Breathe. If you want a little bit more of a stretch or more intensity, you can walk both hands on the right side of that right leg, and then you reach towards the right. At the same time, make sure your hips are squaring to the front. So you're drawing your right hip back and the left hip forward. Keep flexing the toes towards your face. 1 more breath. And come back to center. Let's rebend the right knee. Come up into a low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, lower the hands down. Half split. 2 more. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. And final time, inhale, reach the arms up, low lunge, and exhale, half split. All right, rebend the right knee. Place both hands on the inside of the right foot and walk the right foot to the outside edge of your mat. From here, tuck the back toes and lift the back knee up off the mat. Finding your lizard lunge, you can stay on your fingertips. If you have your blocks, the blocks would come in handy here underneath your hands. Lift up through the chest a little bit and let's rock forward and back. Forward and back. Again, using the back ankle to create this movement. Come back to center and let's pulse up and down through the hips for 3, 2, 1. Okay, now let's begin to extend the right leg. It doesn't have to be fully straight. See if you can flex the foot so the foot comes off the mat. Hands can walk back a little bit. Again, blocks would be very great here if you need them. But make sure that you're not straining your right leg, right? So if the hamstring flexibility is not there yet, don't worry about it. The leg doesn't have to be completely straight. Inhale and exhale. Now rebend the right leg, lift your chest, sink your hips down, inhale, and exhale, straighten through the right leg. 3 more, inhale, lift the chest, drop the hips. Exhale, extend the right leg. 2 more, inhale, lift the chest, drop the hips. Exhale, straighten through the right leg. Final time, inhale. And exhale and stay here. Breathe. If it's too much, you can plant the right foot down on the floor. You can come higher on the back toes and then work on squaring your hips. So basically you're sending the right hip back, left hip forward. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Very good job. Rebend the right leg, plant your hands down, press into your hands around your spine and step the right foot back next to the left, finding your plank. 1 breath, inhale. And as you exhale, bend your elbows lower all the way to the floor, all the way onto your belly. Point your toes, hands either side of your chest, squeeze your elbows in. 3 cobras, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more, inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, lower down. Good. Press into your hands, lift yourself, send your hips back, tuck the toes, extend the legs, downward facing dog. 1 deep breath here, inhale and exhale. Let's do the other side. So the left leg, toes will be pointed, leg extended. We'll do those kicks with the left leg up to the sky, keeping the leg straight or as straight as you can. So when you're ready, kick up, inhale and exhale. Keep going, it's a dynamic movement, so no need to control it too much. Finding some more engagement, a bit more heat in that leg. Good, 5 more. Kicking up as much as you can for 3, 2, 1. The next time you kick up, keep the leg high. Let's bend the knee and then straighten it. Just 3 and 2 and 1. Re-extend the leg, inhale and exhale. Transition forward. Bring the left knee towards your chest and then step that left foot forward and then lower the right knee down. Point the back toes and lift the chest up, finding your low lunge. Whew. Take a moment, reconnect with your breath. Find a nice stretch along the front of that right hip, your hip flexors. If you want, extend your arms up now, reaching up to the sky, lifting your chest. 2 breaths, inhale and exhale. 1 more, inhale and exhale. Lower your hands down, extend through that left leg, finding your half split here. Walk the hands back underneath your shoulders, flex that left foot, see if you can find a straight tall spine. If you need to place the left heel a little bit further forward, you can do that. And then while we're here, let's point the left toes and flex them. Point and flex. Keep breathing. 2 more. 1 more. And now flex the toes, flex the foot, and stay here. If you want more sensation, more intensity, you can place both hands on the outside of that left leg and then reach to the left. So you'll notice that intensifies it, or at least shifts the stretch in a different area of the hamstrings, maybe an area that you're not so used to stretching. So that's why it might feel more intense. But keep squaring your hips, so that means left hip moves back and the right hip moves forward. One more breath, inhale, and exhale. Very good. Come back to center. Let's float between our low lunge and our half split. So find your low lunge, inhale here. And exhale, place your hands down, extend the left leg, half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Final one, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Now rebend the left leg. Place both hands on the inside of the left foot and walk the left foot to the outside edge of your mat. Tuck the back toes under and lift the back knee up. So now you're in your lizard lunge. Lift up through the chest a little bit more and drop the hips down. Now let's rock forward and back, initiating the movement with your right ankle. One more. And then pause in the center. Let's lift up and down through the hips, pulsing up and down, up and down. One more. And that's it. Pause. Okay, from here, inhale. And exhale, begin to extend the left leg, maybe peeling the foot off the mat, straightening through that left leg. But again, it doesn't have to be fully straight. You can keep a bend in the knee, totally fine. If you have your blocks, you can place them underneath your hands. Now let's float between that lizard and this extended pyramid variation. So rebend the left knee, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, extend through the left leg, send the hips back, exhale. Inhale, hips move forward and down, lift the chest. Exhale, straighten through the left leg. Inhale, two more. And exhale. One more. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the hips. Exhale, extend through the left leg. And now let's pause here. If it's way too much, you can plant the left foot down on the floor, but make sure that you're squaring your hips. So left hip moves back, right hip moves forward. Come high on the back toes. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, rebend the left knee. Plant your hands down on the floor. Press into those hands to round your back. And then left foot will step back next to the right. Find your plank position, inhale. And exhale, bend your elbows lower all the way to the floor once again. Point the toes, open the legs a little bit wider. Place your fingertips on the outside of your mat. Lift your elbows up, we'll find cobra here. So inhale, lift up through the chest. And exhale, lower down. Two more times. Inhale, press into your fingertips to lift up through the chest. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Very good. Place your hands back either side of the chest. Press down to lift yourself up. Tuck your toes, extend your legs, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Bend your knees, walk your hands towards the back of your mat, so towards your feet. Walk the hands back towards the feet, and then we'll find a forward fold here. So just relax your head down and reach your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and reach your knuckles up towards the sky. Now, it's okay if your knees are bent like this, that's fine. Just work on allowing your upper body to melt down, reaching your knuckles up towards the sky, and then eventually the legs will begin to straighten. But if they're not straight, it doesn't matter, as long as you're feeling an opening along the back of the legs. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release your hands. Lower your arms down. Lift up a little bit, and let's bend the right knee a lot and straighten the left leg. Right fingertips will be on the floor underneath your right shoulder. Then we'll find a twist. So twist to the left, turn your chest to the left, extend the left arm up to the sky, finding your twist. Maybe gaze up. If you want, you can turn the left palm away from you, bend the left elbow and hook the left hand into the right inner hip crease, opening across that left shoulder a little bit more. Inhale and exhale. Slowly release, extend the left arm up and then lower it down as you square your chest back down over the legs. Same thing on the other side, bend the left knee a lot, straighten the right leg, plant the left fingertips underneath your left shoulder and extend the right arm up as you find your twist. Maybe look up towards the right hand. Maybe you bend the right elbow and place the right hand into the left inner hip crease, opening across the chest. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. Re-extend the right arm, lower the right arm down, find the center so you fold over the legs, relax the head for a moment. And now let's bend the knees and roll through the spine, vertebra by vertebra to come all the way up to stand. And then the head will lift up last. Take a moment, roll your shoulders up and down away from the ears. Good job. Now I'll move to the center of my mat a little bit so I have space. From here we'll find warrior 3. So place your hands in front of your heart, shift your weight onto the right leg and begin to lift the left leg back parallel to the floor as you lean your torso forward. So eventually your left leg will come more or less parallel to the floor and your torso as well. So you find a tall, long line from the back left heel all the way to the crown of the head. Now let's find a bit of hamstring strength here of the back leg. So bend the back knee, just like we did in the beginning of the class, and then straighten it, just 5 of those. So you bend the leg, and then you straighten, 3 more. Bend, and straighten, 1 more bend, and straighten, very nice. Now bend the leg, let's pulse the heel to the glute for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, re-extend the leg, fold over the right leg, fingertips on the floor, and you find the length, so press into your fingertips, lift up through the chest a little bit, and find an L shape with the legs. So this is not a standing split where we are opening the hip up, it's more of an L shape with the legs. So hips are square to the floor. See if you can find length in the back of both legs. If you need to bend the right knee, that's fine, that's totally fine. Also blocks under the fingertips work great. All right, inhale here, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bend the left knee, curl around the chest and curl the left knee towards your nose. Inhale, re-extend the left leg, kick the left heel back, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, squeeze the left knee towards your nose. 2 more. Inhale, re-extend the left leg, lengthen the chest. Exhale, bend the left knee, knee to nose. Final 1. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, left knee to nose. Very good. Step the left foot back, step the right foot back. Extend your hands forward, find downward dog. Let's float through a vinyasa. Roll the spine forward, find plank. Regular vinyasa is fine with upward facing dog, or if you want to do cobra, that's fine. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really good job. Bend the knees, walk the hands back towards the feet once again. And let's roll all the way up to stand once again. Vertebra by vertebra, take your time. Head lifts up last. Roll the shoulders up and down. Okay, good job. So walk forward again if you need to. We'll do the same warrior 3 sequence on the left leg. So shift your weight onto the left leg, hands in front of the heart in prayer. When you're ready, slowly begin to lean forward as you extend the right leg back parallel to the floor. Take a moment to find your balance. Now from here, we'll bend the right knee and then straighten it. 4 more, find control. 3 more. 2. and 1. Okay, now we're going to bend the leg and then we'll pulse the heel to the glute for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-extend the leg, lower your fingertips down, find that L shape with your legs. Make sure that the right toes point down towards the floor. Lift up through the spine, inhale. Now we'll exhale, we'll bend the right knee, we'll curl through the spine and we'll squeeze the right knee towards the nose. Inhale, re-extend, kick the right leg back, lift up through the chest. Exhale, squeeze the right knee towards your nose. Inhale, 2 more. Lift the chest, extend the leg back. Exhale, round your spine, knee to nose. 1 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, crunch. Really excellent job. Well done. Now step the right leg back. Walk the hands forward, step the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Good job. Roll through the spine, find your plank. Vinyasa, cobra, or upward dog, up to you. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, right knee towards the nose, step the right foot forward. Lower the back heel down, cartwheel your arms to come all the way up, straighten the right leg, straight into triangle. Extend your arms, lean forward, reach forward, inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand either onto the right shin or fingertips on the floor. Turn the chest to the side, extend the left arm up. Maybe gaze up towards the left hand. Lean your chest back. If you can't reach the floor, don't worry, just hand on your shin is perfectly fine. Good. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Now let's all extend the top arm alongside your ear. So bicep along your ear, find a nice side body stretch here. 1 breath, inhale. Exhale. Turn the chest slowly towards the floor as you lower the left hand down. Turn the right toes to face the long edge of your mat. Walk your hands underneath your face and we'll find a wide-legged forward fold. So make sure that the toes are slightly turned in and your feet are in one line. Come onto your fingertips or hands can be on your shins. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold directly in between your legs. Finding a nice hamstring stretch here of the backs of the legs. It's okay if the spine is rounding, and also it's okay if your knees are slightly bent here. Relax the head down completely. Just 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Turn the right toes out to the right and begin to bend the right knee and find Skandasana, or this side lunge where you sink the hips over the right heel. It's okay, the heel is lifting, that's fine. And lift up through the chest a little bit. Finding a nice stretch along the inner groin of the left leg, hamstrings as well. If you can, lower all the way down onto the heel, then that's fine. Hands can be in front of the heart in prayer. Lifting the chest. 1 breath, inhale. Exhale. Shifting over to the left leg, same thing. Hips sink over that left heel. Heel can be either lifted or down. 1 deep breath on the side. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down, lift yourself up. 1 more breath in, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold in between your legs. Inhale, lift up once again. And exhale, turn to face the front, turning the right toes to face forward once again. Step your left foot forward and to the left slightly. So it's a narrower stance between the actual feet, and also the feet are placed hips width apart. So this is the pyramid pose. Make sure you're squaring your hips once again, so that means that the right hip moves back and the left hip moves forward. It's okay if your right knee is slightly bent. As always, blocks under the hands are great. If you want a little bit more of a slightly maybe different stretch, you can bend the right knee, glue your chest to the right thigh, and then work on straightening the leg without allowing a gap to appear between your chest and your thigh. So basically you bend the knee, chest to thigh, and then you straighten the leg as much as you can without separating your chest from your thigh. So it's something like this. I don't know if you can see that, I hope we can. So it's a little bit more challenging, I would say, or it forces you to really stretch the hamstring. But of course, we don't want to force anything. So if it doesn't feel good for you, don't do it. All right, that's enough. Lift your chest once again. Plant your left fingertips on the inside of the right foot underneath your left shoulder. And extend your right arm up to the sky for your reverse pyramid. Or revolved pyramid, shall I say. All right, inhale. And exhale. Slowly gaze back down, lower the right hand down, finding your half moon. So right fingertips in front of the right foot and slightly to the right. Lift the left leg up, left hand onto your waist. Begin to turn your hips and your chest to the left, opening the hips to the left. Keep flexing the top left foot. If this is going well and the balance is there, you can shift your gaze to the left, turning your chest even more to the left side, lifting that left leg a bit higher if you can. Option to release and reach the left fingertips up to the sky. Very nice. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower the left fingertips to the floor, square your chest and your hips. Keep the left leg lifted as much as you can, and then extend the right arm up to the sky for your revolved half moon. So this is a challenging pose, I know. Just do your best. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the right hand down, standing splits. So you're folding your chest over the right leg and you're pointing the left toes, lifting the left leg as high as you can. Option to grab the ankle of the right leg with your right hand, which will then help you to fold a little bit deeper. Inhale and exhale. All right, bend the right knee, step the left foot back, plant your hands down, step the right foot back. Plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower all the way to the floor. Point your toes. Now we'll do something a little bit different. So place your hands underneath your underneath your forehead, I mean. So relax your forehead down onto your hands. Point your toes, open your toes and your feet a little bit wider so it's a V shape with the legs. And from here, I'm actually not going to relax my forehead down because the microphone is right here, but you relax your head down. And then from here, we're going to lift the legs up. Then we'll bend the knees to bring the toes to touch. And then we'll extend the legs without lowering the legs all the way down. So you bend the knees, bring the big toes to touch, and then extend the legs, keeping the legs in the air the whole time. So that really forces you to work your back muscles, your glutes, and your hamstrings as you bend the leg. So it might feel quite challenging if you're not used to it or if it's a new movement for you. So don't worry. Just do your best. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. And release. Excellent job. Hands at the side of your chest. Press down to lift up. Tuck your toes. Extend the legs. Downward facing dog. Good job. 1 deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Reach the left leg up to the sky. Exhale. Bring the left knee towards your nose. And then step the left foot forward in between your hands. Lower the right foot and heel down. And inhale. Come all the way up. Straighten through the front leg. Extend your arms. Inhale. Lean forward. Reach forward. Exhale, lower the left hand onto the left shin. For pyramid, reach the right arm up to the sky, lean back, not pyramid, triangle. Lean back, reach the right arm up. Now, if that's quite okay for you and you want to go a bit deeper, you can lower the left fingertips on the floor, inside of the left leg, and then keep opening through the chest, so you lean back. Maybe gaze up towards the right fingertips. We'll find 2 deep breaths here, so inhale and exhale. 1 more inhale and exhale. Okay, now let's extend the right arm alongside your ear, so bicep along your ear, reaching forward through the right fingertips. Finding an amazing side body stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Slowly turn the chest towards the floor as you lower the right hand down. Turn the left toes towards the right so they face the long edge of your mat. We'll find a wide-legged forward fold again. So make sure that your legs and feet are in one line and your toes are slightly turned in. Find the center, inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, bow and fold forward in between your legs. Now, you have the option to stay right here, folding in the center, or if you want a little bit different variation, you can walk your hands over to the right leg, maybe catch a hold of the right ankle, and then you can gently guide yourself so you can lower your chest towards the right leg, over the right leg. So it's basically targeting a slightly deeper stretch along the back of that right thigh. Inhale and exhale. Release, walk the hands over to the left if you're taking this variation. Again, option to have your hands onto the left ankle and then gently guide the chest towards the left leg, folding over the left leg. 1 more breath, inhale, exhale, and release. Back to center, lift the chest, inhale, and exhale, turn the left toes to the left, bend the left knee, Skandasana on the left side. Peel the right toes up, lift the chest, inhale, exhale, transition, lift the hips, and then send them over to the right side. Skandasana to the right, inhale, lift the chest, and exhale. All right, lift the hips back up. Final breath in wide-legged forward fold. Fold in the center this time. And then lift yourself up. Okay, good. From here, let's turn to face the front. So we'll turn the left toes to face forward. Then we'll step the right foot a little bit further forward and to the right of your mat. So that basically your legs are a bit closer, your feet are a bit closer, and also they've stepped as if they've stepped on 2 train tracks. So their hips width apart. This just allows us to square the hips, meaning that the left hip moves back and the right hip moves forward. Okay, and breathe. You can stay right here, finding a tall, straight spine as much as you can. If you want to try that option that we did on the first side, where you bend that left knee, you glue your chest to the left thigh, and then you work on straightening the leg together with the glute, as it's glued with the chest, basically. So actually it's more difficult for me on this side to do it, which must mean that I need to do it more on this side. So just breathe. If it's way too intense, don't worry about it. Just stay in the regular variation where you're finding a long, straight spine. Just 1 more breath. Okay, lift up through the chest. Plant the right fingertips underneath your right shoulder. Make sure you're squaring your hips, and then we'll turn the chest to the left, finding your twist. Extend the left arm up to the sky, maybe gazing up. Twisting through your spine as you're sending the left hip back and the right hip forward. Good. Inhale and exhale. We'll slowly now lower the left hand down. And we're going to transition forward. So left hand will be in front of the left foot and slightly to the left. Lift that right leg up for half moon. Right hand onto your waist and begin to turn and open your hips and your chest to the right. See if you can lift the right leg a little bit higher, flex the right toes. If it's all going well, you can extend the right arm up to the sky. See if you can turn the chest and the hips even more to the right. Keep grounding down through that left foot. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Slowly turn your chest and your hips to the floor. Lower the right hand down. Square your hips down. Turn the right toes so they face down. And then we'll begin to open the chest to the left now for a twist as you extend the left arm up to the sky. So this one is a very challenging pose, a revolved half moon. So it's a twist, it's a forward fold, it's a stretch, it's a balance, just all the things. Inhale and exhale. Whew, slowly release. Now standing splits. Now you're folding over your left leg as you reach the right leg up to the sky, point to the toes. Option to grab a hold of the left ankle and fold a bit deeper over the left leg as you reach and reach and reach through the right toes. Just one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, now let's all release. Bend the left leg. Plant the hands down. Step the right foot far back. Step the left foot next to the right. Plank pose. Inhale. And exhale. Lower all the way to the floor once again. Point your toes. Open your legs into that V shape. And this time we're going to do a locust where we'll be lifting the arms and the chest and the legs as well. So when you're ready, extend your arms alongside your body, palms facing down. Inhale, lift the chest and the arms and the legs. Stay here. Now we'll bend the legs, bring the toes to touch, just like we did earlier. And then extend the legs. Keep the chest lifted, keep your arms lifted, keep your legs lifted. Engage the whole of your back body. Keep breathing, keep bending and straightening through the legs. 3 more, just do your best. Keep breathing naturally. Okay, 1 more. Slowly lower everything down. Good job, excellent work. I know these are very tough. Plant your hands down, press into them, lift yourself up. Tuck your toes, extend your legs, downward facing dog. 1 deep breath here, inhale and exhale. We have 1 final standing sequence and then we'll bring it to the floor. So bend your knees and we'll walk the feet towards the front this time, towards the front of your mat, towards the hands. I'll stay a bit further back so you can see me better. From here we'll find a Parangushtasana or hand to big toe pose. So we'll wrap our index and middle fingers around the big toes. Now if this is not possible for you, don't worry, just bend the knees as much as you need to in order for this to happen. Now from here we'll inhale to lift up through the spine, lengthen the spine, inhale. And exhale, fold over your legs, maybe straighten the knees a little bit more, elbows move out to the side, relax the head down. So basically you're shifting more weight into your toes, into the fronts of your feet, which will then intensify the hamstring stretch a little bit more. Okay, 1 more breath here, inhale and exhale. Okay, bend both knees. Now we'll stand up on the right leg. So release the grip of the right big toe. Place the right hand onto your waist. Bend your knees. Transition the weight over to the right side. And then we'll stand up. Keep holding the left big toe. Now if this is not working out, you can hold on to the wall or to a chair or something for stability. Now when you get up, it's okay to keep the left leg bent. If you want, start to kick the left foot forward, and it's okay if you stay here as well if the hamstring doesn't allow for the leg to straighten. But if it does, you can begin to straighten the left leg, lift up tall, press through the right heel as you lift the crown of your head up to the sky. 1 more breath here, inhale, exhale. Now turn and open the left leg to the left as you keep gazing forward. Just do your best. Inhale and exhale. Return the left leg back to center slowly. Once it's in the center, see if you can reach the right hand and catch a hold of the outside edge of that left foot. If you did that, then release the left hand and reach it back. So it's a twist now. Okay, you can gaze forward, or if you want, you can challenge yourself to lift and shift the gaze to the left. Okay, one breath, inhale and exhale. Gaze forward, release the left foot if you can. Hands in front of your heart, keep the left leg lifted as much as you can. Challenge that quad, the hip flexors, inhale. And exhale, slowly release the leg, swing it back, fold your chest down, lower your hands down, standing splits. Once again, hand can be on the right ankle, fold the chest, lift the left toes up. Inhale, exhale. Slowly release, plant the hands down, step the left foot back, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. You can stay here or float through a vinyasa, up to you, just any vinyasa you feel like. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, down dog. Well done. Whew. Those are tough. Those are tough, but well done for challenging yourself, for trying it out. If you lose your balance, always know that it doesn't matter. It's just yoga. So just a bit of fun, playing around, seeing what's up today. And every day the practice is different. So some days the balance could work out, and then some days you might be losing your balance. So, it doesn't matter. Just notice. Just notice where you're at today. No judgment. And now, having said that, let's try the left side. So bend both knees. Walk those feet forward towards your hands. Okay, now this time you could still stay with your hands to big toe pose, where you grab the big toes, or if you want a bit more, you can place the palms of your hands underneath your feet, like this, so the top of the palm is towards the mat. Fingertips reach towards your heels, and then you kind of press the tips of your toes against the inner wrists. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold over your legs. Again, your knees can stay bent, it's fine. Just breathe. Keep pressing your toes over your wrists, which will bring a nice opening across the top of the wrist. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly lift up through the chest, release. This time we'll stand and we'll stay on the left leg, balancing on our left leg. We'll be lifting the right leg. So grab the big toe of the right foot. Left hand will be onto your waist. Shift the weight onto the left leg. Slowly begin to press into that left foot to stand up. Take your time. The slower you move, the more chance you have to find control in that movement and actually find the balance. So lift up through the chest. You can stay right here, leg bent, it's fine. You can also kick the right heel forward as much as you can, keeping the leg bent if you need to. And then a final option, straighten through the right leg. Lift up through the chest a bit more. Maybe straighten the left leg as much as you can. I know that's very challenging. One breath here, inhale. Exhale. Now let's see if we can open the leg out to the right. Okay, well done. Inhale, exhale. Slowly take your time, return the leg back through center. Now let's see if we can find the outer edge of the right foot with the left hand. And then if you manage, then extend the right arm back, twisting here. Inhale, exhale, one more breath if you want to shift the gaze to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Now gaze back forward, release the foot. See if you can keep the leg lifted. Hands can be in front of your heart. One breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly release the leg down, swing it back as you lean the chest forward. Hands down, standing split. Okay, left ankle with the left hand. Grab it, fold down, reach as high as you can with the right toes. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, bend the left knee, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, down dog. Well done. Option to stay right here or one final vinyasa. Inhale, roll through your spine, come forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent work. You're done with your standing portion of the class. Now roll forward, lower your knees down. Let's come down to sit. Okay, we'll find a Janusz Asana. So extend the left leg, bend the right knee, place the sole of the right foot against the inner left thigh. Lift up through the spine, flex that left foot. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward over the left leg. And breathe. It's okay if you're rounding your spine here, it's fine. Just allow your upper body to melt over that left leg. Keep flexing the left foot, so toes towards your face. Relax here for a moment. There was a lot of hard work in today's class, so we'll do a few more stretches here. Okay, slowly lift up. Now we'll see if we can manage this. So lean back a little bit, bend the left knee, see if you can grab the hold of your foot. Now lean back even more so you can lift the left heel off the mat. Now you can stay here, breathe here. Option 1. Option 2, begin to slowly lift up through the left foot, reaching it up towards the sky. And you can stay right here. This will be option 2. Option 3 will be to work on straightening the left leg. Now, if it does come all the way straight, then you can work on lifting the chest. If it doesn't, then just stay right here and breathe. That's a perfectly fine place to be. If your leg is straight, again, working on lifting the chest. The foot can be flexed or pointed, up to you. I think flex is a bit more difficult because also it incorporates the calf muscles as well, so yeah. One more breath, inhale, maybe work on drawing the leg a bit closer to you. Exhale, and release slowly. With control, lower the leg all the way down. Extend the right leg, same thing on the other side. Bending the left leg, sole of the left foot against the inner right thigh. Lift the chest, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean forward and relax over the right leg. 3 deep breaths here. Keep flexing the right toes. Keep staying grounded through that left hip. Just one more breath. And then slowly lift up. Same thing. We'll try to see if we can balance on the sit bones as we lift the right leg up. So you could stay right here, you could stay here or here, slowly working on lifting the right leg up, extending it a little bit. So yeah, you could stay right here. That's perfect. Just keep lifting your chest. If you want, you can straighten the leg, if that's available for you today. We did a lot of hamstring stretches, so I'm really hoping that your hamstrings are feeling much more open now, more flexible, but also stronger. Okay, one more breath here. Maybe draw the leg closer to your chest. And slowly release it. With control, see if you can lower it down slowly. Okay, extend the left leg as well. We'll plant the feet now, hips width apart, hands behind your hips, fingertips point towards the feet. Reverse tabletop, so press into your hands and into your feet to lift up through the chest. So it's literally reverse tabletop, just opening the front of the legs, the hip flexors a little bit, the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Extend now both legs forward. We'll find a forward fold over your legs. Flex your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lean forward, reach your hands forward towards the legs, towards the toes. So it doesn't matter how deeply you fold. If you're right here, that's perfect. Just work to where you're at. Seeing if you can lengthen through the spine. And keep flexing the toes towards your face. One more breath here. And now we're all going to find 10 dynamic pulses over the legs. So you'll extend your arms forward, reach them forward, and then we'll pulse, reaching forward through the fingertips. So you pulse and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Come up. Woo, well done. Now we'll find either again the reverse tabletop that we just did or reverse plank where the legs will be straight. Now I hate reverse plank, but I'll do it with you. So fingertips once again pointing towards your feet, hands behind your hips. Point your toes and then we'll press to lift up. So you lift the hips, lift the chest, see if you can touch the big toes towards the mat, lift your gaze, take a breath in and out. And slowly release all the way. Good job. Open your legs out wide. We'll find a wide-legged forward fold. I'll turn sideways actually, just because I have more space this way. So it doesn't matter how wide you open the legs, just find a comfortable position so you're not straining yourself too much, but still you're feeling a sensation. Flex your feet, inhale, and exhale, begin to walk your hands forward. So you could stay here, and then eventually maybe you walk a little bit further forward. Maybe the elbows will come down. Or maybe you can fold even deeper, lowering your chest down, maybe your forehead down. Wherever you're at, just breathe. One more breath. Okay, now stay low and walk your hands towards the right leg and see if you can fold your chest over the right leg now. So again, it doesn't matter, you could stay right here, upright, as long as you're feeling an actual stretch along the back of your leg. All right, one more breath. Okay, slowly come back through center and then walk over to the left leg. Fold over the left leg. One more breath. Okay, back to center. One more breath in the center. Fold, inhale, and exhale. And release. Lift yourself up. I'll turn back to face the front. If you did turn to the side, also make sure you're facing forward now. And now, staying with the legs open wide, bend your knees and see if you can grab your ankles. We'll do a little bit of a balancing challenge again with the core. So it's a straddle boat pose. So lean back, engage your core, and see if you can extend one leg. It doesn't have to be fully straight either, so the knee can still be bent. Now, if you have this balance, maybe you find the balance even more by lifting the other leg as well. So you're in this wide-legged variation. If the legs can straighten, then straighten them. You can also point your toes here. If you have this, then lift your chest up. Maybe lift the gaze up slightly, but make sure you're not only relying on your hands. So actually engage the muscles of your legs, because now we're going to release the legs and we'll reach your arms forward. Inhale and exhale. Now close your legs, open your arms. Both pose, inhale and exhale. Lean back low, both around your spine. Release the legs slowly all the way down as you release your arms down as well. Good job. We're nearly there. Bend your knees. We'll do a few bridge poses. So you'll see now they'll be a little bit different so that we can actually target the hamstrings, and they'll be for strengthening the hamstrings. So extend your arms alongside your body. Press into your feet and lift the hips up. Now make sure that you're tucking your tailbone like this so that you can engage your hamstrings. Okay, now from here, begin to walk your feet slowly forward and pause. Walk them a little bit more forward and pause. Keep pressing down through your feet, keep tucking your tailbone under. Good, now walk them a little bit more forward and pause. Hopefully you're starting to feel the backs of the legs. Walk them a little bit more forward, pause. Let's do 3 pulses, so you lower the hips down, lift them up, lower, lift, squeeze the butt, squeeze the backs of the legs, lift and stay. Walk them a little bit further forward. Okay, now you're definitely feeling it, I hope. Stay. 3 pulses, lower the hips, lift, lower, lift, one more, lower, lift. Now let's walk the feet even more. You can lift the toes now so you're on your heels. Dig the heels down into the mat. Keep pressing actively into the heels. Keep lifting your hips as much as you can. 3 pulses here, lower the hips, lift, lower, lift, one more, lower, lift, tuck the tailbone. And then can you lengthen the heels a little bit more forward even, so you're almost straight with the legs. Final push, inhale, exhale, 3 pulses and that's it. Pulse, 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 dig the heels down and release. Good job, well done. Okay, figure 4, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Interlace your fingers either behind the left thigh or on top of the left shin. Draw the shape of the legs towards your chest. Keep encouraging the right knee to move forward as you flex the right foot. Excellent, release. Extend the right leg up. Walk your hands along the back of the leg. See where you can catch. So it could be the ankle, it could be the back of the calf. It could even be the foot. And then just stay there and breathe. Option to extend the left leg down along the mat. If you did, then make sure you keep flexing the left toes towards the ceiling. And then we're breathing here into this nice final hamstring stretch. Okay, nice job. Place your hand somewhere along the leg, the right hand, left hand onto the left hip, and then we'll open the leg out to the right. Similar to what we did standing. And see how far it can open. So it doesn't matter, as long as once again you're actually feeling the stretch. And don't worry about what the shape looks like. It's all about what the shape feels like. Just one more breath. And back to center. Let's see if we can find that twist. So left hand either on the outside of the right shin or on the outside of the right foot. Right hand can extend out to the right and then slowly begin to lower the right leg over to the left for a twist. Maybe it can come all the way down. You can allow your pelvis to roll to the left as well. And then breathe, finding your twist. Maybe gaze to the right. Option to also bend the bottom leg, the left leg, and maybe you can catch the foot of that left leg with the right hand. And if you did, then that'll give you a nice quad stretch at the same time. Inhale. And exhale, release the left foot if you had it. And then let's release the right foot as well and see if you can engage your own muscles to bring the leg back to center. And then lower the leg down. Center yourself on the mat. Let's do the same on the other side. So figure 4 first. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Hug the legs towards the chest. Interlacing your fingers. And breathe. 2 breaths. Keep flexing the left foot. Keep encouraging the left knee to move forward, away from you. Final breath. And slowly release. Extend the left leg up. Walk your hands along the back of that left leg. See where you can catch. Maybe it's the ankle, maybe it's the foot. Then if you want, you can also reach the right leg down along the mat, making sure you're flexing the right toes and reaching them up to the sky. Deep breaths here. Final hamstring stretch. Okay, now let's see if we can open that leg out to the left. Again, you can catch a hold of your ankle or anywhere that you can manage. And just allow the leg to open to the left, making sure that your hips are not opening and turning with it. So still hips want to face up to the sky and only the leg is opening. Good, deep breath. Final breath here. Back to center. Now let's see if we can find the outer edge of the foot or somewhere along the outer left shin with the right hand. And then open the, lower the right leg, the left leg out to the right as you extend the left arm out to the side for your twist. And breathe. If you want, again, you can bend the bottom leg, the right leg. Maybe catch hold of your foot with the left hand, finding your quad stretch. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release the right foot. Let's see if we can use the muscles of our own left leg to lift the leg up to the sky, back to the center, and then lower the left leg down. Good job. Squeeze both knees in towards your chest, hug them in, give yourself a nice big squeeze. Inhale. And now exhale, release the legs, extend the legs down, extend your arms down alongside your body. And find your final resting pose, Shavasana. You made it through the end of class. Well done. Really, really good job. I know it was challenging, but I also know you did an amazing job at home. I appreciate you practicing with me. And know that you can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you need. This is your time to relax and to absorb all the wonderful benefits from this practice. So I thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this class and if you want more classes like this, please subscribe to my channel, drop a like or a comment. I would really appreciate it. And once again, thank you. I wish you an amazing rest of your day.